Hello. I'm Dave. What do you want? Let's see. What do you want on your burger? We can put some double meat on it. How about a 3x3 or a 4x4? You want that animal style grilled cheese, protein style, animal style? How about a double double? You want a double double? You want a double double? Hi. It's camo. You want some beard hair in your on your burger? It's okay. Maybe it'll fall out. And my Doxinator went to the doctor the other day, and the doctor said, Doxinator, we're putting you on the all burger diet. Nothing but burgers. Burgers for lunch, dinner, and breakfast. Burgers, 20 of the burger diet. Just burgers. You have a burger for lunch, a burger for dinner, a burger for breakfast. Breakfast burger. Put a little egg on it, Hey, Nomadic Weather Bear. Tucson. I'm going to be in Tucson soon. Maybe we can meet up. Good morning, Shimei. Good morning, Doxinator. I love that. Yeah. Pray. So I'm going to... This is really nice, isn't this? Look at this. Look at this shirt. I can't know if you can see that. Can you see that? Anyway, it's pretty cool. Isn't that nice? Can you see that? Yeah, look at the back of the shirt there. Isn't that nice? Yeah. So I applied for a burger flipping job in Phoenix. I'm going to be with the Phoenix In-N-Out Burger, and I got my package today of. I got they said, okay, we'll send you all the stuff you need. Just show up on November 18th, and we'll put you to work. So I'm going to be working at the In-N-Out Burger there in Phoenix. So yeah. So yeah. So the YouTube money is. I need to support myself. Hey, Renee. In-N-Out moving headquarters to really? Does that mean they're going to expand to the East Coast? I don't think there are any East Coast In-N-Out burgers, are there? Hello, Terry. How are you doing? Good morning. Good morning. The Crazy Man 15. Can I get one number two, no spread with animal fries and a lemonade? Yes, sir. It'll come right up. Your number is 28, and we'll call you when it's ready. Janice Lollapalooza, how are you doing? 60, are they going to hire a 60? Yeah, there's a shortage of workers. They're going to take an old 63-year-old guy. No. Anyway, a kind soul that watches my channel sent me a whole package of In-N-Out stuff. No, I didn't get any burgers. I guess they wouldn't survive the mail, but I got a nice package of In-N-Out, bunch of hats, and this really cool shirt. So, I'll wear this when I'm out in the West there, and I don't know. Anybody remember CompUSA? There used to be a computer store called CompUSA, and I believe their sales team wore these red polo shirts, bright red polo shirts. And I think it had their logo on it, but there was bright red, they had khaki pants and bright red polo shirts. And I went in there one day. I just happened to be wearing a bright red polo shirt. It's like, and people thought I worked there. People were coming up to me. Can you tell me the specs on this particular computer? And I just had to say, sorry, ma'am, I don't work here. I just don't dress. If you go into a store like Best Buy, they wear those like dark blue polo shirts. Something, I don't know. Don't dress the way they dress in a store. Then you'll have people coming up thinking you work there. I did that once. It was like, that was funny. I'm sorry, I don't work here. I just happen to be wearing a red polo shirt. Yeah, there are not, right, Renee. I think Texas is the furthest east they go. But if they're moving their headquarters to Florida, the whole thing about business is expansion. You can't just sit there. If you want to raise money on the stock market, if you want investments, you can't just stay the same. You have to constantly, in capitalism, you have to constantly be expanding. That's the way it is, you know. And hey, there's a huge area there, In-N-Out Burger, the East Coast, Florida. They got Buc-ee's, right? Buc-ee's are now in Florida. I think I wouldn't be surprised, especially Florida. I wouldn't be surprised to see some In-N-Out burgers down around the Disney area, Orlando and Florida. I wouldn't be surprised. Just you wait. You wait. A couple days next week, we'll have we'll see something. Elk burgers, please. Oh, you want? Yes. We did a video yesterday on elk burgers. There was who was that? I forget. Somebody cooking up some elk burgers, Minivan Lee or somebody. They look good, actually. I don't know. Just smother them with ketchup and mustard, and anything will taste good. In-N-Out is expanding. So tell us, Charles, where are they expanding to? Have they made an official announcement? No, I've eaten an In-N-Out burger once. When I was in Vegas, I made a special trip to the In-N-Out burger there, right there on the strip in Vegas. And it was good. I'd say it's equal to Uncle E's. I would say very equal to what Uncle E's has here, our little burger joint here in Morganton. Very similar. The burgers are not real fat, they're for a fast food burger. They're very good. And that special sauce, it's pretty much Thousand Island. Our special sauce. It's, it tastes just like Thousand Island, and Thousand Island's good on a burger. And then they have the fries, which they kind of, stick them all together, and I don't know. I thought it was very good, but it's like I wouldn't drive 100 miles just to go to an In-N-Out burger. It's, Whopper's just fine, and there's Burger Kings all over the place. Did I get stickers? What stickers did I get? I don't know. What is protein style? I see that on here. I saw that, protein, so that, yeah, I gotta see, what is a protein style? Does that mean? Protein style is like instead of the bun, they give you like a lettuce wrap, right? I think that's what that is. Am I right on that? Like a lettuce wrap? Your favorite burger wrapped in a hand-leafed lettuce on a bun. Right. Protein style. Yeah. Okay. And then animal style is a burger of your choice with hand-leaf lettuce, tomato, mustard, cooked beef patty, add pickle, extra spread with grilled onions. Okay. So, yeah. I was eating when I did eat at the In-N-Out burger there in Vegas back in 2019. The whole place was jammed. I mean, I was there at 11 o'clock in the morning, which is and the place was totally jammed, and I had to sit outside. But it was a nice chilly day, but I ended up sitting outside, but it was fine. Susie Q, I love you, Susie Q. Good morning, Peggy. How are you doing, Peggy's Corner? Nomadic Root, nice to see you here. Who else is here? Mr. Rockford, nice to see you here. Hobotron, JW, the Crazy Man 15, Terry Torellia, thank you so much for being here. Who else is here this morning? Man, I've been doing a lot of live streams. I've been doing a live stream every darn day. I'm In-N-Out was family owned. Yeah, I think they still are, aren't they? Have you seen the headlines in Phoenix? In-N-Out employee arrested for theft of employee uniforms and other items, tries to dodge charges by mailing the items from his home. Maybe that's who sent me this. I don't know. I got this in the mail the other day. It's not really it's just a uniform. This is just a t-shirt, right? I don't know. This is not really a uniform, but anyway. Jilly had elk burgers yesterday and she loved it. Really? You actually made elk burgers? You went over to the Whole Foods? You can probably buy elk at Whole. I noticed our Food Matters. We have a little healthy food store here, and they do sell stuff like elk. I've seen elk burgers in there, like $10 a pound. Sue Kelly, lucky Jilly, she loved it. Jilly loved her elk burgers. She's living the high life. Hey, Danny McNally. Dave has a jobby poo. I'm laughing so hard. I must be careful not to jolt the stents on my recent quadruple bypass. Oh, no. That's right. I'm going to move to. I've decided I'm making the move to Phoenix permanent. So I'm going to get a van. I'm going to get a van and live in my van, and I'm going to park it on some side street down there, and I'm going to work at In-N-Out Burger, and then I'm going to go and only be a couple hours from Quartzsite, and I'm going to hang out with all the folks in Quartzsite. Maybe In-N-Out Burger should open up a burger joint in Quartzsite. How about it? That would be cool. I could work at the burger. I could be the manager. I'll be the manager of the In-N-Out Burger in Quartzsite. They should open one there. They should. That would be cool. I mean, for I'd say November, December, January, February, they probably get a lot. That would make up for the lost sales over the summer. BW Farm Vids, hello. How are you? Anyway, GB Moves, nice to see you. Carol Hall. I did get a couple gift cards to In-N-Out too. So I will treat my hosts there in Phoenix to some. Maybe if you meet up for lunch, if you meet me up for lunch there in Phoenix next month, we can go to In-N-Out. Let's see how many of those there are. I'm curious. In-N-Out. Let's just see. In-N-Out. Let's see how many of those are in Phoenix. Now, I'm going to be in San Diego too. See how. Does Phoenix have an In-N-Out Burger? Yes. It's at North Valley Parkway. Okay. How many In-N-Out Burgers are there in Arizona? Okay, Arizona has more than 30 locations of In-N-Out Burgers. And plus, we're going to be in San Diego. So I'm sure there's a number of them there. It's California. Hey, Pam, how you doing? Sounds like a plan, Pam. Phoenix is lovely for van life in the summer. Oh, yeah, I know. Dave Lind. Doxy Lind. Doxinator sent me a video this morning on Paul Lind. He likes, Paul was interesting, very interesting person, Paul Lind. You like venison, elk, and moose, bear not so much. Wow. You do see venison, that's common. You don't see elk so much. But I've never seen moose meat or bear meat. I don't know. Saturday live stream. That's right. They closed the In-N-Out San Francisco now. They're having a problem in yeah. Yes, I heard that, Sean. Apparently, San Francisco has a rule now that you're not allowed to dine in unless you can prove you're vaccinated. So they are now requesting that when you go into a dine-in restaurant, okay, you have to show some sort of proof, like your vaccine card, or I don't know, some sort of showing that you had a test for COVID over the last few days. But who's doing the vaccine policing are the people that work in the restaurant. So they're supposed to, when you go into the restaurant, if you don't have your little card, they're supposed to say, sorry, you can't come in. And I think I'm agreeing with In-N-Out. And In-N-Out is saying, look, we don't hire people at our stores to be vaccine police. I don't think, and I agree with them. They shouldn't have to, you shouldn't have somebody, a manager or some minimum wage worker at, In-N-Out having to, deal with people and checking vaccine status. I just don't think people should have to do that if you work at a restaurant, Wojo's Vienna hot dog stand sells me buffalo or elk burgers, $6.69, or ostrich burgers. Oh my goodness. $7.29. Ostrich burgers. I've done bison. I have done bison burgers. I know I've done bison burgers. I love lamb. I love lamb burgers. Those are delicious. Gyros, heroes, with the lamb in them. Those are great. Goat. I don't know if I've had goat. I know I've had goat cheese. I don't know if I've had, but again, I don't think I've ever eaten elk. But they do have elk here. I know they have a lot of elk around North Carolina, I think. Would you like some fries with that? Supersize it. The old stoner. Yes, always supersize it. Donnie Musto. The nomadic movement is in Vermont in a teepee with their newborn Sadie. Yes. They act like having a baby is such a big deal. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, we had a baby. I mean, people have babies all the time, you know? It's like, whoa, we have to put it up on YouTube and go viral videos, and everybody wants to see our baby, and oh, the baby, the baby. It is funny. You know, I mean, you know, your local hospital, there's probably 5 or 6 babies born every day there, you know? It's like, oh, a baby. So this celebrity, you know, so-and-so had a baby. I don't know. It's a crazy world. Bear meat is super greasy. Yeah. I don't know. Bears you're getting a little too close to human meat there with a bear. Okay. You know, there isn't genetically is maybe one teeny tiny chromosome difference between a bear and a human. You know, they walk upright. They kind of, you know, they're getting that kind of, you know, I don't know, man. It's getting a little too close to, you know, cannibalism for me. I don't want to be eating, you know, a critter that's like one tiny chromosome away from a human. No, that's a little weird. You know, turkey, chicken, and cow. I'm okay with those. Turkey, chicken, cow. I'm okay with that, but don't go no further. God. Moose is closest to beef. Oh, those moosies are so cute, though. In and out, yeah. So anyway, the closest In and Out to me right here would be, I guess, Texas. Making employees check for cards placed. Yeah, I think exactly right, Rockford. It shouldn't be a restaurant's business to have to check. You know, they should just put a sign on the door requiring, say, hey, we strongly advise if you come into our dining room that you be vaccinated. And that's that. And just, you know, leave people up and wear the mask. And then when you eat, take the mask off. Big whoop, you know. But to have to make people have to show vaccine proof, I think that's taking it too far. And requiring restaurants to have to do that, that's not their job. Anyway. Brenda, nice to see you, Brenda. I think what In-N-Out did, they did close the restaurant in San Francisco, but then they reopened it as just takeout, right? You know, just takeout or, you know, drive-by takeout. So I think I read somewhere that the one In-N-Out in San Francisco is still open, but the ones in the suburbs aren't affected by that. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, Bambi, I know. Doc's, what was it? The Ray yesterday. Ray there, No Fear 2, number 2 Trek. He's a big deer hunter, and yeah, he was showing me some of his kills, and yeah, one looked just like Bambi. Only eats fish or fowl. Oh, is that it, Sarah Cox? You only eat fish or fowl. Can't eat what you are, Dave. No goat. I don't think I've ever eaten goat. And they asked Tony Bourdain, remember the great late Tony Bourdain, and he said he never specifically asked for dog meat, but he's pretty sure when he was over in Asia, he probably ate some dog. Oh, hello, Michael Morrissey. How are you? Greetings from Ireland. There any food there? Do they have any In-N-Out burgers in Ireland? What's the big burger chain in Ireland? Do they have, I guess they have McDonald's and Burger Kings in Ireland, but if they have any like local burger chains in Ireland that are any good? I can't get over how many Black Widows Rosie saw last night. Oh my goodness. She was doing one of her Halloween chooches. The Gloppy Burger Crew. They got In-N-Outs up in Portland, don't they? You need to get some mutton. I've eaten mutton. I like lamb. You know, yeah, my mom used to make the lamb chops with the mint jelly. I remember that, eating those as a kid. Lamb is good. I like lamb. Claireski the Creeper. Yes, happy birthday, Claireski. Claireski's birthday was just this past week. It's Claireski's birthday month. My nephew Tom, his birthday is Halloween, so I don't think he's watching. I don't think he watches my channel. But I feel it's funny with my family. They don't watch me. It's like, I don't know. My sister doesn't watch YouTube. I know some people in my family do watch YouTube, but they don't watch my channel. So I'm not a superstar in my family. Procreation's a bitch, ain't it, Dave? Dave doesn't want to eat his relatives. Yeah, I don't want. Yeah, I don't. Bears are getting too walking upright. I don't know. It's like I wouldn't eat. Chimps, monkeys, bears. They're getting too close to the human genome. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. It does. I look pretty good, don't I? What was that movie, American Beauty? Remember American Beauty, which came out 20 years ago? Kevin Spacey quits his job and he's living with his wife, who's a crazy real estate agent. And he gets a job at the local burger joint. Some guy who's in his mid 40s, working with all the teenagers there. It's kind of funny. Dave is going vegan when he gets out here, except when I worked then. Yeah, In-N-Out. That's right, John. That's right. The In-N-Out burger. Does In-N-Out have a plant-based burger? I don't know. I'm looking here. They have a protein-style burger. I'm looking at their menu here. They have a double cheeseburger, hamburger, French fries, shakes, and then they have the not-so-secret menu. Let's see if they have a plant-based burger. I don't know if they do. No, it's just what's on your hamburger. So I don't think they have a plant-based burger like they do at McDonald's or Burger King. Toss one of them on the flat top. I wore a skirt from a place on Beale Street in Memphis. They all thought I worked there. People do that with me too. If I wear like an Army or a Marines t-shirt, I like to wear I still have a Coast Guard t-shirt. I like to just wear an Army shirt. I have a couple Army shirts. They just say Army on them. That's all. It's not an official Army shirt. But people think you're like, oh, you were in the Army or you were in the Marines. I have a shirt I bought at the gift shop there in Quantico, the Marines Museum. I got a couple shirts I bought there, USMC, Quantico. And if you wear that, people think you are, oh, you were in the Marines? No, I was at the museum. I can weather. Anyway. Washington, Utah, In-N-Out is still open, and you gave me ideas for lunch. Black Widow. Hello, Black Widow. They should have a bar taking the cover charge at the door. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Daly City is considered San Francisco. What is San Mateo County? I think Daly City's not in San Francisco proper, right? It's not in the city. It's its own place. It's just south of. Isn't it down by the airport there? Again, I don't know. We live in a free society, and you should be free to, take care of your own health, And, recommendations are one thing. We recommend that you wear a mask. We recommend that you get the vaccine. But then I'm getting to the point where, they shouldn't have requirements. A jobby poo, you got a job. Yeah, the job could say, here are what you have to do for this job. If you want the job, you got to get this, you got to do that. But if it's just, going into a restaurant, we recommend it, but we have that exact thing here in this town now in North Carolina. I think it's pretty sane. Many places say recommended, wear a mask. But if you don't wear your mask, nobody's going to make a fuss about it, okay? Yeah, you're recommended to do it. And if you don't want to do it, it's up to you. But they're not going to arrest you or force you out of the store. And I think that's just the same thing. Camo Dave is dashing in any outfit. The only bears I've seen are at the circus. I have not seen any bears in the wild here. We have had reports of bears walking around Morganton over the summer, but I certainly didn't see any. And I do a lot of walking around town. American Beauty. Remember that movie? That's a good movie. The guy in his garage there. Oh, I can't remember that's a great movie. I think that was Best Picture for 1990 something. The no grilled cheese called the Flying Dutchman. Oh, they have a chicken sandwich. I like Chick-fil-A, by the way. Chick-fil-A has some nice. They're not the cheapest, not the cheapest fast foodie, but they have. I like their waffle fries. Those are really good. Thank you for your thank me. You want my service? Yeah, do you work there? I should go into I'll go into Chick-fil-A today dressed up with this. I'll walk in with my In-N-Out burger hat and yeah. I'm in the biz. Can I get a biz discount? Belated happy birthday, Klersky the Creeper. Did you have a party? Did Klersky have a big party? Did you get a happy meal? He should have gone down to McDonald's and gotten they have a birthday happy meal. If you go into McDonald's and it's your birthday, will they sing? Some restaurants do that. I've done that where you have somebody is in the hey, it's Joe's birthday here. Can can you come out and and then the whole crew there will sing happy birthday to you. Vets discount. I never asked for the vets discount, but sometimes I'll just get it. If you walk in with your camo pants on, sometimes I thought that was going to be $10 and it came out to $8 and you'll see discount on there. I never ask. But, if they want to give me it, I don't care. We came across 2 bears here in Georgia. Wow. The last time I ate at In-N-Out was in Riverside, California. Yeah, I only ate there once, and that was in Vegas. Now, I liked it. It was very nice. But I rank it up there. We have Five Guys here on the East Coast, and Five Guys, I think is a little more of a thicker burger, and it's a very more gloppy burger, but it's very good. And it ain't cheap. If you're looking to go to an $8 meal or a $6 meal, Burger King, Burger King, you can get, what is it? You can get a Whopper meal for $5, 1 Whopper sandwich, small fries, and a small soft drink for $5. Okay, so for $5, a Whopper's a damn good burger. Man, yeah. Whopper meal for 2, $8.99. And you can get a Whopper meal for 2 for just you. You get 2 drinks, 2 French fries, and 2 Whoppers, and it's not even $9. So, if you were to get 1 burger at Five Guys, you're pushing close to $20. Now here at the Uncle E's, you can get a solid burger plus drink plus fries. Very good fries at Uncle E's for about $10. They're not but there are burger places like Northern Virginia. What was it? BGR Burger, which has some superiorly wonderful burgers. They're pushing, 15, 16, 17 for a burger. Doxinator, me, the wife, went over $40 for 2 of us, a burger and fries each. Yeah. Oh, it's easy to spend over $40 street life at Five Guys. Good morning, everybody. A Blank HD. How did Dave get his first job at 83? My very first job I ever had was McDonald's. My dad, the summer before I went to college, I was 17, 16. Yeah. Dad said, why don't you get a jobby poo and you earn a little spend. He said, I'll pay for your college, which was only, 4 years of college back then was $12,000. So, it wasn't like today, you can 10 minutes at college today is $12,000. But, he said, yeah, I'll pay the tuition and the room and board, but you got to have money for your own stuff. Okay. So he said, why don't you get a job and earn a couple $100 so you have some money when you go to school in the fall. So I did that, worked at a brand new McDonald's in Reston, Virginia that was just opening up. It had just brand new. We were there in the opening crew for it. And it was okay. I stuck it out till mid-August. And then one day I just said, I can't take this anymore. I'm tired of stinking like grease. So that was that. I said, I made one commitment to myself. I said, I will never work again at food. I won't do a food service job. I will never do that. That's one thing I learned of working one summer at McDonald's as a kid was I do not want to work at food service, period. and I never did again. I am going to, no, we're gonna just kind of hang out here, Mark H. I don't think, I think Doxy was, Doxy wanted me out of there. He didn't want me hanging around on Sunday. He's got his football, and then I sit there and chew ice and watch football, and it drives him crazy. And I like to chew ice when I watch television. I get a drink with ice in it, and I'm crunch, crunch, and Doxinator's just, stop doing that, stop doing that. Hey, why don't we watch some football all day on Halloween, because it's a Sunday? And it's like, I think you're out of here first thing on Sunday morning. Inflation. Yeah. Oh, it is. Yeah. Gasoline, especially, right? Food, a lot of food. I used to go into Walmart, I'd fill up my bag with my junk and it would be $20 some. Now it's $40 some. Very true. Are you going to buy a bag of those little candy burgers that are gum and then go pass them out in my outfit? I should. That's a good idea, Pamela. Yeah. Yeah, my dad was, my dad said, look, his dad paid for his college, so he was going to pay for my college. And back in 1977, when I was in college, a year in college, a year of room and board and tuition was $3 or $4K. I mean, that's what it was. That's it. It was a state college, JMU, and that's what it cost. It's just a shame today that college is so expensive. Dave said to his dad, just give me the $12K and I'll skip college. I'll tell you though, I'll be honest, very brutally honest with you. I learned more. I went in communication arts degree, and we had a lot of textbooks and studied the history of radio and communication. And we went to the FCC. We actually took a trip into Washington to visit the hallowed halls of the Federal Communications Commission and all that. And, I got my third class FCC license, so I knew how to take the transmitter readings at a station, but it was like, And then when I got out, I got a job at a local local newspaper, actually. And I actually learned way more working at the newspaper for a couple of years than I did a couple of years in college. But, and they were paying me a little bit, we didn't make a big salary. Vikings on Sunday Night Football this week. Oh, who do the Vikings play? Is that, oh yeah, we got would you like a pickle on your burger, sir? Would you like a pickle on your burger? My son's school had a dance that last night on the deck, the Battleship North Carolina. Wow. Very cool. Computer chick. I mean, the ones traveling from the colder weather will need gas to get to Arizona. Oh, that's right. This old stoner started delivering papers at 13, then fast food, then construction, then the school system until I retired. Yeah. When I first got out of college, I worked at a record shop for a couple of months. That was my very first job out of college. So I did McDonald's before college. And then I volunteered work at the college radio station, but that wasn't really paid work. And then there was a place called Harmony Hut. Harmony Hut was opening up a brand new store in Fairfax, Virginia. This was as soon as I got out of college, 1980. So that job I enjoyed. I liked everything about that job except for working the cash register. I didn't like that. I loved, I didn't mind inventory. I didn't mind putting the, CD. We didn't have CDs back then. It was records and tapes. We had 8-track tapes, cassettes, and records. I liked doing the inventory. I liked doing the shelving. I liked doing the receiving, the boxes. I enjoyed helping people find things, but I did not like the cash register. Big long line of people. It was Christmas. And I hated the big long line, and you had to, do the credit card swipes and shit. I didn't like doing that. It was boring. My daughter lives in Leland. Where's it? Leland's England, right? I don't know. It's like Leland. And then after I got rid of that job after Christmas, and then I volunteered at a local newspaper. I just said I want to work at a local newspaper. So I just volunteered. I walked in one day and I said, I got a communication arts degree from JMU. and I just want to volunteer and learn, whatever. And I was there a week, and they said, hey, we have a job in the paste up department in the back. So I got a job working paste up. In the olden days, they print out all the columns of the paper on this machine, and then you put a wax backing on it and lay it down, paste it up on a big board with the headlines. It wasn't done on a computer back then. And that was my first job. And then a couple months later, a reporter job opened up. Police, crime, courts, bam. And I was right there. You want this job? And I said, yes. That was fun. I did that for 3 or 4 years. I had nice people to work for. I was on like a 3-day week because we were a weekly paper. We published on Thursdays. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is when you really worked. Thursday, you're already done your work. And then Friday, everyone just kind of kicked back. You had to come into the office on Friday, but you didn't have to stay long. By about noon, the whole office was empty. So I liked it. I enjoyed it. Hey, Geico 75, nice to see you here. Yeah, I figured out what happened. Let's go, Brandon. It's F.U. Biden, right? And some guy thought he heard let's go, Brandon, right? It's funny, very funny. Leland is one of the fastest growing towns in the U.S. It's just over the Cape Fear River from Wilmington. I've never heard of it. If it's such a fast growing town, I've never heard of Leland. British Leyland, I've heard of them. Travels from Dudai, you should go. It's a beautiful state. What's a beautiful state? Every state has some beauty to it. Even New Jersey has some beautiful places. New Jersey, everybody puts down New Jersey, but, the beaches in Jersey are gorgeous. You go up in the mountains, it's beautiful. North Carolina's got some nice place. Is Camo Dave going to Whiteville for an interview with Rich Life? Oh, jeez. I haven't talked to Rich like Chris. No to Ruben. I think he's in Cure Beach. We do have a number of nomadic people that, or at least former nomads or channels that we watch that are in the Wilmington, North Carolina area. Okay, I'm going to take this off, and I'm going to put on my other shirt. I'm going to put on another shirt. Okay, if you didn't see my live chat yesterday with Ray, this is my other shirt I just picked up. Ray gave me this shirt. Isn't this nice? I can see that. It is the official Lollapalooza 2021 shirt. Oh, yeah. So thank you, Ray. Been working. Had to go 6 and 7 days a week for 2.5 months. What kind of a job do you do, Geico? Do you work at Geico? I don't know. So Rich Life has got a court date, huh? Yoda Doug's tool collecting channel. Oregon is a beautiful state. Yeah, I do think Oregon. Oh, every state out west, especially, every state has some really nice, beautiful stuff. I heard Camo Dave went to Sally Struthers International Correspondence School. Remember Sally Struthers used to do all the ads for that animal shelter company. What was it? They always shoot, she practically cry and they show the sad animals, Yeah. Whatever happened to Sally Struthers? You don't hear much from her anymore. Leyland used to be rough, very rough, lived there for a while. Oh, Jamie Ray. Travels with Duda. If we were going to leave Kansas for the winter, we'd probably go to Florida or Tybee Island, Georgia. Georgia's a nice state. The coast there, that's a nice place. Savannah. Yeah, there's some nice places there. Jekyll Island's nice. E4 Mafia, cheeseburger, Pepsi. What do they have here? Let's see, beverages. What beverages can you get at the In-N-Out Burger? Coca-Cola. Yeah, they always do that. Those stores make a deal with either Pepsi or Coke. So In-N-Out Burger is a Coca-Cola deal. You cannot get a Pepsi at In-N-Out Burger. Oh, you're technician installing TV and internet. Yeah, okay. You work. What do you work for? Comcast. Comcast. Yes. Oh, Save the Children. That is right. She did the Save the Children ads. I think so, Pamela. I know it was one of those charities. She'd come on, real sad. Oh, only $7 a month. We'll feed this child in Africa for 2 weeks. I see Snow and Kurt are getting a taste of crazy driving. Yeah, I saw their video this morning, Ken and Mary Fell. Yeah, they're driving down. They're actually trying to, Medellin, as you always know, in America has a very negative connotation. All that, Colombian crime stuff is all Medellin. And they were kind of, I guess they're getting paid by the Medellin tourist board. Hey, it's a nice town. It has a real, it doesn't have that bad reputation that you think, I'm sure it is. It looks like a nice place. Just, everybody you hear Medellin. Oh, Medellin. Adam Blue was putting out some more interesting videos. Okay, I'm going to have to check him out, Carol. I unsubbed from him. I got so tired of the Disney stuff. Okay, well, let me look. Let me see what he's got out. I haven't even looked at him lately. YouTube. Let's see what Adam the Woo is doing since you mentioned him. The Central Florida Witch House. Well, he does a lot of Halloween-y stuff too, doesn't he? Speaking my mind, the future of this channel, rest of the year, and travel plans. Okay. Add chocolate margaritas with the owner of Comcast. Oh, you had chocolate margaritas with the owner of Comcast. David, what's his name? I can't remember the guy's name of the owns Comcast. God. I was a Comcast subscriber for, that's who I had with my internet and cable TV when I lived in Northern Virginia. And I have almost nothing good to say about them. Nothing. Nothing good to say about Comcast. It just was one headache after another. Rising prices, silly add-on charges, mediocre service. I mean, Oh, you just sent me a couple of bucks for a burger or two? Thank you, F&T. Thank you very much, F&T. Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you, F&T. PayPal. Now I know your name. I'm not going to give your name out, but thank you very much, F&T. That is very nice. Grab a burger, Dave. Cheers. That is very kind. Okay, I'll write that down here. F&T, thank you so much on PPL. That is very kind of you. My goal for 2021 is 2022 is definitely do more traveling. Okay, when I got this apartment, my deal was I'm using it as a home base. I got all my stuff here. This is my home base. I got my driver's license. I got my passport, and I'm going to, continue. I don't just want to sit here and vegetate. I want to go out and do things. Then the pandemic hit, and I just kind of went, okay. So now we're kind of loosening things up. I got, all my 20 vaccinations. Thank you, Mr. Rockford. Thank you very much. I will use this, I'm going to be, helping my friend out in, we are going to be doing I said traveling. I want to be doing some traveling now in 2022. I don't want to just be here all the time. That's one of the reasons why I got this place as my home base. And so we do 5 or 6 trips a year, do some stuff, And so the traveling, this starts in 2 weeks, 17th of November. I will be heading to Phoenix for 2 weeks. And then, and I'm going to be helping out. Okay. I know I got a free place to stay. And so folks are helping me out, driving me around, showing me things, but I'm going to be paying for hotel rooms. I'm going to be paying for food. I'm certainly going to help with the gas, $4 something a gallon in California. We're going to go to San Diego for a day or two. I am going to help out. Okay. So, it's not like I'm just going to sit and mooch. All customer service gets outsourced. The techs have nothing to do with that side of it. We are here for you, the people. I am apologizing for lame. Yeah, you do that. You see all those trucks that go around. Your contractor for Comcast. So the people that are coming, some guy in a beat up pickup truck comes out, oh, what's wrong with your cable? You're like, oh, I don't work for Comcast. I'm just a contractor. I don't know what I'm doing. That's another problem I have with Comcast. It's like the people that come out to do whatever you're done out of your house, your stupid thing doesn't work. They don't even work for Comcast. Don't blame us. Our techs don't even work for us. Oh, that's why I can't stand them. We have a thing called Compass. Okay. It is the City of Morganton public antenna system. And they had a deal. Charter Spectrum is the main cable company here. We also have AT&T, but they had a deal. They had a big blow up with Charter Spectrum years ago, and so the city of Morganton decided we're just going to run cable lines all over the city of Morganton to provide a service for the city. Okay, and they do actually probably it's a pretty good service. It's much cheaper than say Spectrum or whatever, but it doesn't have all the bells and whistles, but it is they do a nice basic service, and they also offer internet, and they're upgrading it, and it's hopefully going to get it a little better. But what was I going to say? Anyway, but we got the headquarters of the company literally downstairs. So when I have a problem, I see the guy that runs Compass down in the parking lot getting into his vehicle. He's the head honcho. He's not, a tech. And I'm starting to now open up some communication channels with him. So, hey, remember me? Well, we had 3 outages yesterday. We'll see. When Dave opens his wallet, the president squints. I don't know what Stormy said about me, but I was very, very generous when I went down to Orlando. I popped a couple $100 for groceries. I remember, big cart at the liquor store. I paid for a good chunk of that. I paid for a number of Ubers. I mean, I was not a skinflint. Okay. And she helped. She was also very generous. She was very kind, and she bought some of the food, and she paid for some of the Ubers, and sometimes I paid for the dinner, and sometimes she paid for the dinner, but I certainly was involved in all that, I wasn't just sitting there like everybody has to pay for me. Squatty potty. Mr. Blind Views did this graphic, and it is very nice, isn't it? I was joking the other day, like, who did the graphic? Mr. Blind Views did this graphic. It has signed it down here, and he did a very nice job with it, and I think it's wonderful. So, there. But he wasn't there this year. He was at Lollapalooza 2 years ago. He made a mysterious surprise appearance, but this year he didn't go. Who did the graphic? They had a very, I watched everybody. I watched Full Tiny House. I watched RV Rebel Girl, watched a bunch of channels. Seemed like they had a really nice time this year. I think all our praise goes. Lola did a nice job setting it up, and they did she had like a nice time. They had a couple celebrities there. We had Randy the Mobile Traveler. We had Pneumatic Fanatic. A couple big celebrities there. So Randy and Eric, the 2 big celebs. But I think they had a nice time. We have Comcast up here, but my house chooses for Fios. Northern Virginia, that's pretty much, you got Comcast, Cox, and Fios. And a lot of people do Fios. My friend in Delaware had Fios. It's okay. I mean, there are outages, it goes down like everything else does. My Susan and Sandy in Springfield had Fios. It goes down. It went down a lot. I don't know. They're all like that. They're all the same. Maybe you always scarfed down all the leftovers, leaving zip for her crew. Maybe that pissed her off. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about, Judy. Yeah, he is a good art. He did that. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that over there? Where is that? Yeah, that drawing there he did. That's back when he liked me. That is very nice. I have that on the wall there. Every little beard's hair you can see. Every little beard hair. I don't know what. I do not know, Trailer Park, what Elvis is up to these days. The last we heard from him, Elvis Marshall Shamu, whatever. The last we heard of Elvis, he was trying to sell his van for $20,000, and there's no way he's going to get that much for that hunk of junk. I don't know. There were some channels that were putting up some of his Facebook stuff, and then I haven't seen that, and I don't know. If anybody knows what Elvis is up to these days, let me know. I just got tired of covering him. He's like, okay. He needs to get off of YouTube and just go find some other course in life. I don't think YouTube is a good career choice for him. He needs something else. He needs to go get a real jobby poo and get an apartment somewhere and work on another, again, YouTube isn't the only career choice people have. There's all sorts of other things you can do with your life. And I think some people really need to just put YouTube in the, for me, it's a great choice. I love YouTube. But for other people, it's like, Geico, I think Starlink will take off in a couple more years. Elon Musk. Yeah. It's going to be again, we're going to get to that point where you're going to have fast internet all over the place. Okay. You're not going to need to go to Comcast or Cox or Spectrum. I really think the cable companies are really going to be a thing of the past in a couple years. And because there's going to be so many other choices for people. Right now, there's still a lot of places in America where the only place you can get decent internet is from your cable company, okay? There's a lot of places in rural and small towns and suburban areas. You don't have a choice. Now, most suburban areas now you do. You'll have AT&T and Verizon or your local cable company. And then the choice is they're all the same price, It's like they don't really compete. They collude. That's what happens in American things today. We don't compete. We collude. Company A and Company B will say, okay, you don't charge below $50 for that tier. Okay, we won't either. Then they kind of make a deal like that, which is you're probably illegal, but they do it anyway because nobody's going to care. So, and then they'll give you the, give you the, the, what do they call it? The special deal, you'll get cable, internet, satellite, cell phone for only $49 a month. And then you read the fine print, you're locked into a 3-year contract and the price triples the second and third year, That's just awful. You offered $6,000.69 for the lease. Why 69 cents? Elvis is on Facebook with his Assyrian dating site. Okay, I'll have to check that out. Another Facebook is so wonderful, isn't it? Meta. Let's go to Meta. We'll have a new company, all controlling Meta. You never report on Rusty 78609. I have tried so many times to watch Rusty, and I just don't care for his channel. Trailer Park Supervisor. I know. I just don't, people have said many times, watch Rusty. And I watch him and I go, I talk about the channels I like to watch. I've given Rusty a very big, for some reason, he don't float my boat. Okay. People do that. I mean, there's some people I just find oddly compelling and interesting. And annoyingly interesting, yes, but I just Rusty just I'm sorry, I just don't get it, you know. You have Zoom high speed internet in Georgia. Is it Zoom? Does it Zoom all the time? I wish Elvis all the best, but I think, I think he really just, needs to settle down, get an apartment, and find some sort of jobby poo that he goes to every day. Work at a thrift store, just, maybe he can, they have those people at the thrift store that just go in the back and bring out all the stuff and put it out. That would be a good job for him, Yeah, people recommend channels and they may be nice channels. I'm not going to put, Rusty down. I think he does an interesting channel, plenty of content, but for some reason, it's not something I enjoy watching. I don't get him, We have a friend here who has COVID last year, got 2 vax jabs and got COVID again. She's 30-something fitness coach. Wow. Yeah, again, I don't think, they say that, and it's true with all the vaccines, it doesn't necessarily prevent you from getting them. There's variants, they can't know how many variants are out there. So you still get it, but hopefully you're not going to get a bad case of it, because you do have a certain amount of immunity. So, Mr. Rockford got vaccinated, right? And then he got it. And then when did he have it first? He had it once, got vaxxed, got it again. But at least when he got it, he didn't have a serious case of it. He did have to go to hospital, but he wasn't like, he just, whatever. He's fine now, right? You're still here, Mr. Rockford, are you? But he's okay. I think that's it's not going to prevent. It will help you. And they say that, of the people that are in the hospital, 9 out of 10 of them are unvaxxed. So steak dinner. I'm just jealous of the people that got like $100 gift cards when they got their vax. I didn't get one. People, I got a $100 gift card when I went and got my vaccination. I'm like, well, why didn't I get one? Dave needs glasses like the old lady Martha on the Medicare enrollment plan. Judy Zimshad. That's just bunk SW. What is my Halloween costume? You have to wait and see. See, Mr. Rockford is 100% good now. And if you didn't have your vaccines, right, and you did, you're out there at bars, probably, Mr. Rockford. You're probably one of those guys. I think I know who. He's probably out there at the bars, seen every night, kind of having some fun, and if you didn't have your vaccine, who knows? You might still be sick. A lot of people on the autoimmune suppressed medication that needs the vaccines. Lori, that has always been one of my things. You watch all those big pharma ads for all those drugs, and a lot of them mess with your immune systems. That's all I'm saying. What are my plans for today? I don't know. I go over to Stacy's, Green Eggs and Jam on Saturdays. They have a good crowd that turns out. He has a lot of very colorful folks that stop by. I'll go over there for an hour or so and just kind of hang out and say hi to everybody. That dollar room in the back, there's so many records in there. I'll just get my glasses out and just start hunting through piles of records. I enjoy doing that. It's kind of fun. There are a couple thrift stores I might hit today. I don't know. Get some more junk from, when I do the traveling to Phoenix, I really do want to just take the bare minimum, So I want to travel super duper light. The thing is, they have lots and lots of Targets and Walmarts in Phoenix. So if I get out there and find, oh, I forgot this or I forgot that, I'll just run over there, right? The medical staff said over 70% of the COVID patients that were in the hospital were vaccinated. Wow. I don't know, man. But I presume, I hope that, again, there's variants, okay? I don't know. But again, they probably got better, right? And went home like you did. I got 300 from my job for getting it and 3 days off. Wow. Yeah, Jamie Ray. Yeah. That's the question too. What does fully vaccinated mean now? Are you fully vaccinated? Well, I did get my 2 shots, but I didn't get my booster. So is that fully vaccinated? I don't know. I did get my booster the other day. And so I am really fully vaccinated. I don't know. Jeez. I just feel better about flying on an airplane for 4 or 5 hours out to Phoenix, as long as I got my, I'm as vaccinated as I can get. God. If you had the flu, your body fought off the whole bug, not just a tiny piece of it. I don't know, Pamela. I've heard of watching the news last night, they did say that the vaccine gives you a better immunity thing than having the V itself. I don't know. Argue. Everybody can argue which vaccine's better than which. Just get the damn thing and don't worry so much. Homesteader, and anyway, we're not going to get into a vaccine discussion here. Love how they blame. Okay, now we're all into that. See, now we start talking about that and look at my numbers going up. Okay, everybody wants to talk about it. I think that's true, E4 Mafia. Just stay away from other people. Just stay away from other people. You know what's good, though, E4 Mafia? What's probably good, and it's true, I think, is that being on a motorcycle, you get the wind blowing at you, and all the stuff that you get stuff on you. You get dust and bacteria and viruses. You go out on a motorcycle, and you have that wind blowing at you, and it just blows it all away. It's probably pretty healthy. If not, now you don't want to be driving a motorcycle on a crowded freeway and breathing all that carbon monoxide in. But if you're out there on like a mountain road pushing 50 miles an hour and the air's coming at you, it's kind of like jumping in the shower, I did. Oh, I didn't get a standard flu shot. No, I haven't done that. I didn't want to, the COVID was my priority. I may still do that, but I don't usually get a flu shot, and I don't usually get the flu. It's too late. What is an example of where you might go when in Mesa? We are going to do a trip to Yuma and Algodones and Quartzsite, and then we're going to go over to San Diego, and we're going to spend a day and a half in San Diego and check out the fish taco place on the beach. I don't know. We go to a couple of that fancy hotel there and maybe some ocean stuff. And then we're going to go to El Centro, and then we're going back to Quartzsite or Algodones for another quick dental visit for my friend. And then we're going back to spend Thanksgiving in Phoenix. And then we're going to do a trip down to Tucson. And that's all I've got planned for right now. Again, we'll see. I'm going to hopefully meet up with RV Camper Marie, and I'd like to meet up with some other folks that I know in the Phoenix area. So that's pretty much what we're going to do. The same hole. Can you even see that? It's all healed up from 6 months ago. But I didn't. Why would they? Natural antibodies are in your marrow for life, from my understanding. Really? Wow. Mesa and Phoenix are like right next to each other. It's like, I didn't really. I got a nice package from a viewer that sent me a bunch of In-N-Out gift cards and some hats and stuff. So I will be using those when I go out west to buy some meals. So that was very nice. I want to thank Mr. Patrick for that kind donation there. That was very, very nice. Clearsky the Creeper, did you get fired from In-N-Out already? Eating up the profits. Are you going to reconcile with Campfire One? No, I'm not. No plans to do that. No. Although Camo Bear wants me. Yeah, I miss Linda. Oh, Camo Bear loves Linda. All right. Hey, F&T, thank you so much for your very kind donation on PayPal. I appreciate that. That is very nice of you. Thank you so much. So anyway, I don't know how much longer I'm going to go this morning. I've been doing an awful lot of live chats, and we're going to probably be doing another. We'll do another one tonight at 7:00, the call-in show. I enjoy doing those evening ones, so that'll be nice. What else is cooking this morning? Anything interesting? I did get a quick video up there from Maddie Van Halen this morning. Does Camo Dave know how big Arizona is? But like it's on the map, it's just everything's all clustered real close together, right? Hey, I'm not doing the driving, okay? I'll tell you something. A 4-hour drive is way longer if you're doing the driving. I'm just saying that. If you can sit back in the back seat and look at the scenery and do your phone and chat and yeah, I tell you that when I drive to Northern Virginia, it's 6 to 7 hours to get up to DC from here. And when I'm doing the driving, man, I'm just beat and it's tough and I don't like it. When I'm a passenger, I enjoy it. It's okay. Take as long. You have to take an extra 2 hours. Doesn't bother me. We are definitely going to Bisbee. We're not going to, I don't know about the 4.5 miles of stairs, but we are definitely, Bisbee is on our list. Camo Bear. No, Camo Bear walks on is upright. Where's Camo Bear? Say hi to the folks, Camo Bear. There's Camo Bear.
Hi, Linda. I miss you, Linda. Hi, Linda.
Oh, this is Camo Bear. Isn't he adorable? Yes. Very cute.
I walk on all fours.
That's very nice. Oh, yes. Hey, I think he looks good in that. Hold on.
Yeah, I work in an Outburger. Yeah, I do. Yeah.
All right. I put a video of my dog if anybody wants to check it out, E4 Mafia. Okay. Send me a link to it, E4, on CamoDave@gmx.com, and I'll check it out. Oh, my God. Baby Davy gets rehomed today as he's squishing the small chickens and can't be trained not to do that. Oh, chickens are weird, aren't they? Why would a chicken squish the other chickens? That's weird. I don't know. Oh, we got a new one here from Laney Will Travel. I'll have to check that out. Camping Car JOA has repainted the van. The good one from Snow and Kurt this morning. I have to check out Second Chance Hiker. Who was right? Police called. Am I in big trouble? Oh, my goodness. Haven't heard much from Wanderlust Estate James. I hope he's okay. Anybody hear from him? He was having some health issues last time we heard from him. I think it was about a month ago, back when he was in Bend, Descend on Bend. Kind of curious if anybody's heard from him. I don't know. People always say check out your Facebook page. So Facebook. So I got to check out. Let's see if we see anything on Facebook from James there. Wanderlust Estate. Search for Wanderlust Estate. There he is. Let's see if we see anything from him. I am curious. He has a new hiking partner, enjoying a hike of Wanchella Falls in the Columbia River Gorge. So yeah, apparently has a girlfriend now. Okay, so we did have that. Okay, Okay, so it sounds like he's okay. Let's see if Camper Van Kenny has put any more political posts up here. Let's see if he just loves to put up the political stuff. He's got a thing about the news mafia and the big pharma. Okay. Oh, and stuff on Dr. Fauci. He just can't stay away from politics, can he? I miss the good old days when we'd cure respiratory viruses with rest and chicken soup instead of communism. Someone wrote, oh, Dennis wrote, don't you dare take a penny of Social Security or Medicare money when you retire then. Kevin's got the brain churning up there, isn't he? Baby Davy be tasty. My dog bought me a prize today, a deceased squirrel. Oh, Living Free Mike. Yeah, let me check out. Living Free Mike might have a Facebook update. Let's see if we got something on him. The rumors are he's going to be heading down to Quartzsite sometime. I don't know. Somebody said he's working on a farm there in Minnesota. Let's try Facebook again. And Living Free Mikey. Yeah, no, that's not him. There's Living Free Mike. Huh. I don't see his channel. I may be looking in the wrong place for it. I don't see Living Free Mike on here. Living Free Ministries. Oh, there he is. There he is. Living Free. Okay, that's his picture. There he is. Okay, yeah, his last thing was September 6th about questioning global warming. That's about it. Yes, yeah, right. I saw his new girlfriend. Okay, that was the last thing I saw Shimei, so yeah. I think it's great how the YouTube community watches out for each other. I don't know. We'll probably be doing our Halloween live chat tonight. I'm not really into Halloween. I'm really not a big Halloween person. It's like, who cares? It's for kids. That's the way I think. I see these adults, we're getting in big tussle over Halloween. Like, it's for kids. It's when you're 10, put on your little costume. Oh, I'm supposed to, it's not a holiday that I really care about. We will have a little bit of a theme tonight. Maybe we'll dress crotchety up or something, but we could do a live chat on Sunday night, which is actually Halloween, but people are going to be watching football, the Vikings. It's Saturday, Sunday, everybody spends, noon to midnight watching football. I don't know. We could, but whatever. Halloween schmalloween. I'm not into that. You see on people at, TV where they, just deck out their house, Squid Game. People are really going in for that this year. It's like, whoa. Living Free Mike needs permission to leave the state. If, I do the live streams now. If I feel like doing one, I'll do one. I've been doing now Taco Tuesdays. I'm enjoying the Taco Tuesdays. It's kind of a fun day to do them. I usually have to have something to talk about, though. If there's just nothing to talk about, then I won't do one. I don't feel very spooky this Halloween. My kids moved on this year. If you have a little kid in the house, it's fun. It's like Christmas. Is that, my grandniece Amelia is like 8 or 9 years old, and she loves to dress up like a princess and go out. Then when you have a kid in the house, those holidays are a lot more fun. If it's just adults around, who cares? Same thing with Christmas. Young Frankenstein. You know what was always my favorite Halloween movie was The Birds. Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds. I remember one Halloween. I just that for whatever TCM or one of those channels win a Hitchcock. One of some of his scarier movies like Psycho and The Birds and stuff. That to me is, even though it's not a Halloween movie by any means, that to me I associate with Halloween. It's like that's a cool movie to watch on Halloween. The Birds, they come and attack people. I always liked that movie. Halloween. Your favorite Halloween movie. Anyway. Yeah, you're up in Minnesota too, right, Pamela? Yeah, you ought to go check out Living Free Mike somewhere. 9 Tacos TV. Hello. Yes. We have Taco Tuesday and we've just started Taco Thursdays. I need to actually get some tacos someday and have them on the show. The CME mass ejection from the sun is affecting cell service in my area. Really? Holy cow. I don't know. I haven't heard that. I usually keep up with space science and solar science and stuff. I haven't heard of any mass outages, although we did Walmart the other day, all their cash registers were down. Maybe that affected that. I don't know. I may not even decorate this year for Christmas. That's how awful. Oh, I don't do much. I really try to keep Christmas as low key. My thing about Christmas is it's one of those depressing holidays. The more you go up, the more you come down afterward. I find that the less you go up, the less you come down, right? So I just try to keep it real even keel. And again, when you get to be my age, your parents are gone, your grandparents are gone, some of your friends have gone already. It's just not the same, I just miss my parents. That was my Christmas memories with my parents and stuff. So anyway. All righty here. It looks like the screen's locking up on us. Get these damn lockups again. Are we losing our internet? I don't know. Still on. Oh, that's weird. Same thing that happened yesterday. We had the internet just went crack a pole. Now I'm still on. That's weird. Okay, let's see. Something's going on with it. Something's nutty with this computer. I'm seeing myself that I'm still on, but the whole screen went blank, and I lost my picture, and I've lost the chat, and now it looks like it's trying to restart everything. But I'm still on. There I am. See, I'm back. That was weird. What is up with this computer? I don't know. Maybe it's something with this computer. That was weird. That was a CME injection that happened yesterday too. Today I got a couple sandwiches at the grocery store. Leftover pub sub. Yeah, it's kind of what I'm having too. It's the sun. I know. This happened yesterday when I was doing the live chat with Ray. The whole computer screen just went dark for a couple minutes, and I froze up. But I'm still on. I can look and see that on his phone that I was still on. I don't know. It's weird. It's just weird. Maybe it is the CM. We just had reception of a coronal mass ejection. All right, everybody. I'm going to pull the plug on this. We've been going for an hour and 20 minutes. I want to very much thank F&T. Thank you so much for your very kind PayPal. And thank you, Mr. Rockford. I appreciate that very much. I don't know yet, Carol. I have no idea. Maybe I will. We'll see how I feel on Thanksgiving, on Halloween. So, Italian pub sub. Buck's Pizza here makes a very, very good Italian sub, by the way. All right, everybody. You have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. And don't forget, tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern, which is 4 p.m. on the West Coast, we'll have a little Halloween themed live chat. Okay. That's for sure. I don't know if I'll do one tomorrow or not. We'll have to see. But I do appreciate everybody being here. I want to thank my friend there in I think he's in California, Sacramento, for the very kind package there with In-N-Out, a couple of In-N-Out gift cards and an In-N-Out shirt that was very nice. And I want to thank again Mr. Ray there, No Fear to Trek, who I didn't see this morning. He's usually on the channel. I hope he's okay. Maybe he's violently ill since hanging out with Camo Dave. I don't know. Yeah, we didn't see No Fear to Trek Ray today. Usually he's on the chats. You know, he's always there sitting there on having a cup of coffee in the morning. I hope he's okay. Anyway, thank you very much for the Lollapalooza shirt, designed by Mr. Blindviews. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. So Shimei spells her name with a $sign, right? Yeah. Bye, Dave and baby Davy. I need to get down to Tallahassee someday and visit your chicks. Maybe I'll put that. It's on my bucket list for 2022. Visit Cammy and baby Davy down there. All right, everybody. You have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. I'll chat with you later, Gator. Vlog under.